All right. So if you see in the abdomen, okay, there are certain viscera. They are suspended whole by this peritoneal fold, and certain viscera that are lying posterior. Okay. And so only the anterior covered by the peritoneum. So these are called the retroperitoneal organs, and this viscera, which is lying closely applied around surrounding structure all around, and that is by a fold of peritoneum, we call it intraperitoneal organ. Okay. So if we start beginning from the stomach here, this stomach is suspended by the peritoneal fold. That's why it's the intraperitoneal organ. Okay. And then you have the duodenum starts. The duodenum lies posterior abdominal wall towards plaster over here. That is retroperitoneal. Jejunum in ileum. It is also intraperitoneal organ. Okay. Cecum, the ascending colon. Okay. So that is the retroperitoneal. The transverse colon, intraperitoneal, descending colon, the retroperitoneal, again sigmoid colon, intraperitoneal, and this rectum and canal lies in retroperitoneal. Retro means like they lie behind the peritoneum. Okay, so they are only covered by anterior part. Okay, and appendix also intraperitoneal. So those we have the folds like the large fold, like greater omentum over here and lesser omentum over here, and the lesser curvature. So this is the stomach.
So the lesser omentum.
Lesser omentum is here. Okay. So this is the lesser omentum. Alright. So greater omentum, lesser omentum. They are attached with the stomach. That's why it is the intraperitoneal organ. Okay. You see this transverse colon and the fold of peritoneum that is attached with this transverse colon. We call it transverse mesocolon. Okay. And that is why it is called the intraperitoneal organ. And the fold of peritoneum, large fold of peritoneum that is covering the sigmoid colon over here on the left side, left down. This is the sigmoid mesocolon. Okay, so this inverted V shape over here. Okay, so and that covers this peritoneum, sigmoid colon. So this is called this sigmoid mesocolon. And then next we have this appendix, which is here. Okay, so this is the ileum. This is the ileocecal junction, and the appendix lies over here. So the appendix is also fold hanging with this the peritoneal fold. So this peritoneal fold we call it the mesoappendix. Okay, so that is why it is also called the intraperitoneal organ. Okay, whereas here in this case also in the small intestine, most part of small intestine, the jejunum, and over here the ileum later. Okay, this 3/5 and proximal 2/5 is the jejunum. Okay, so these are suspended from the posterior abdominal wall by the large peritoneal fold, the largest peritoneal fold actually.
Fan shape, no?
Fan shape, Japanese fan-like structure. Okay, and this fold we call it the mesentery. Okay, so once again, intraperitoneal organs, stomach having the fold greater and lesser omentum, transverse colon with having the mesocolon, jejunum and ileum having this mesentery. Okay, sigmoid mesocolon covering the sigmoid colon is also intraperitoneal, and then appendix suspended with this mesoappendix. These are the intraperitoneal organs. And those which are not completely covered by the peritoneum, only in the anterior side, they are called retroperitoneal organ. Among them, ascending colon, you can see the descending colon, and the duodenum lies over here, duodenum. Okay, so most part of duodenum, like first, second, third, fourth part, are retroperitoneal, except proximal part. The first part has this proximal 1 inch that lying the intraperitoneal. So that means stomach is here. You can see this is the pyloric part antrum, and this first part of duodenum. So first part of duodenum is also intraperitoneal. Okay, so that is also attached with the covering with this greater omentum. Okay, so these are the.
So you can see the gallbladder also.
Retroperitoneal. And intraperitoneal organs are, we have this liver as well. Okay, even the liver and the gallbladder. You can see the gallbladder lying over here. Okay, falciform ligament once again. Ligamentum teres lies over here. So in between these two, right and left liver, row of liver.
Okay.